I'm gonna answer some questions from Noriko. Okay, first question. How long was your off-season rest period? It was 2 weeks long. I saw on social media that you went to Spain with your parents. Was there anything that left a strong impression on you? And did you find any new favorite foods? Or of all the places you visited, what city or place did you like most? I loved Spain. I had never been before, so it was just really a special trip. And to do it with my parents, I mean, obviously I love them and I love traveling with them, so very grateful for that opportunity. I loved the paella. I really thought the food in Spain was just outstanding. All the places that I went to, I went around the south mostly, and it's so hard to pick just one, but some of my favorite places were Sevilla, and Ronda. Really, really loved them. But too many amazing places to choose just two, but those were some of my favorites. The second question is for practice during the off-season period. Were you going back and forth from Chicago and Toronto? How often? Would you mind sharing with us what kind of practice you were doing in each place? I spent the summer in Toronto mostly. I spent about 8 weeks in Toronto training, a lot of training, getting ready for the Grand Prix Series, which I haven't done in a few years, so very excited about that. And my training consisted of obviously on-ice sessions, dance, Pilates, cardio, strength training, just trying my best to get back in shape. Question 3, I saw you did the choreography for Tyra's short program. I'm sure it's going to be a great program for him. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm really excited as well. How did you come to choreograph his short program? His coach and himself reached out to me and asked if I would choreograph a short program for Tyra. So I was really excited when they did. I really love choreographing for other skaters, so it was a treat. And I'm glad I had the opportunity to do it. And so hopefully Tyra really enjoyed the process and likes the program. The fourth question is, was it you or Tyra that picked the music for his short program? So for that, I actually created a playlist for Tyra with a bunch of different pieces of music. And we worked together for the first day and just played around with some different pieces. And at the end of the day, he picked the piece that he liked the most. And we started choreographing it the next day. Question 5, you choreographed Daniel Grassel's performance previously. You choreographed the programs for elite level skaters such as Daniel and Tyra, but have you done choreography for younger skaters or kids as well? How would you describe the process and style of your choreography? For example, did you decide on a basic framework before seeing him, or did you skate to demonstrate the moves and create the program better together while talking with Tyra? I really approach this very differently for everyone I work with, so no process is the same. I have had the opportunity to choreograph for some of the younger skaters and kids, so that's also very fun. But yeah, describing the process is very unique. So just how like every program is very specific for the skater, I try that every process of choreographing is also very tailored to the person. So, for some people, I might come in and we start working on the program day 1, we have the music picked out and we move forward that way. For other skaters, we spend a few days working together and I see how they move and their styles, and then we pick the music and then we can go forward. So it's very specific for the skater. Question 6, what made it harder for you to choreograph someone else's program compared to skating your own? What did you find interesting about choreographing programs for other skaters? Do you ever think you want to be a professional choreographer in the future? To answer that final part of the question, I would love to choreograph in the future. I just love it. I love working with people. I love kind of bringing out their style in their skating. And so, yes, I would love to be a professional choreographer in the future. I think that'd be so cool. I think there's so much beauty in our sport and so much creativity that it offers that I would love to help other athletes express. And as far as the other part about is it harder choreographing someone else's program or my own? Different. What I think is really cool about someone else's program is that I always try to, it's their program, so I always want to make sure, so even when I'm creating a piece for someone else. It's not about me doing the program as much as it's about that person skating and bringing out their qualities. So I always try to make it very unique to them. And so then obviously when I'm working on my choreography, it's about me. So I just love the contrast as well. So I'm never trying to like choreograph for someone else, trying to make them look like me. That's never ever the goal. Question 7. Let me ask you about your programs for the season. Why did you change last season's free program Tarzan to the short program? So I choreographed Tarzan 2 years ago for my free program, and I loved the music. I loved the program that I created with Roheen, my choreographer, but I didn't have enough time and training time that I had set aside to really create and perform the piece the way that I wish I could. It's very hard, it's very demanding, and I just didn't have the training time with the schedule that I had, and also I wasn't competing very much that season, so I didn't have a lot of time to kind of get used to it. That said, at the end of the year, and even though I went back to my old long, I went back to the Impossible Dream at the end of the year, I still loved Tarzan, and I loved the music, and I really wanted to figure out if it was possible to still kind of do it, but do it in a different way. And so then we decided to try and turn it into a short. So that's what I'm doing as of now. Question 9. I'm glad Roheen is choreographing your free program this season. Spiegel and Spiegel is a beautiful piece of music that Shoma Uno used for the second half of his free program last season. Did Roheen choose this music, or how did you choose the song? Yeah, it was actually Roheen that chose it. I mean, I guess a mix. It was Roheen that brought the piece to me. We were playing around with a lot of different pieces of music, and he actually played it. And the first thing I thought of when I heard the music was Shoma. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Shoma skating to this at Worlds for part of his free program, and I was on practice sessions with him, and I just remember being like, oh, like it just brought me back, and I love the piece of music. I think it's so beautiful, and I haven't done kind of that piano piece in a bit of time, and so I think Roheen and I were we looked at it as almost like trying to take the last, well, I guess I did, in terms for a free skate, a piano piece. I've done, Melancholy was piano for short, but the last time I did kind of like a piano piece for my long was, I think, when I skated to the piano, The Scent of Love, and so we wanted to kind of show the progression that I had made and do something even more mature, even more stripped and simplistic in a different way. So, but instantly I just was like, I kind of worked with Roheen on the program that week, my love for it and the song and the program continued to grow. So I'm really, really excited to compete at this season. Question 11, how's it going with planning to sell the JB brand merchandise that you were talking about earlier? Good. It's not, I really want it to be done right when I do kind of sell it. I want to figure out the type of material that I want to use. I want to make sure that the logo's right. I really want to do it in a way that is most authentic. So we're not rushing to get it out, but we're trying to really take the time to plan it out, make it right, so that when I do sell it, it's a product that I'm really proud of and has a lot of meaning and it makes sense. So, chotomate. But it will hopefully, I will, sell it, and I'll kind of talk to you guys more about it when that time comes. So thank you so much for even thinking about it. But so hopefully when that happens, you guys really enjoy it. The last question, question 12, is please share your goals for the season. I'm just really excited to, this is my first, I'm kind of going to do a full season. So it's my first time doing a full season in like since the Olympic season, so like in 2.5, 3 seasons. So really, really looking forward to that. As far as the goals, I really want to stay healthy. I really want to stay strong. I really want to show my development and show my growth in my skating. And I think my biggest thing is I really want to continue to push the conversation of the skating forward. I really want to show the quality matters. I want to show that the attention to detail matters. I want to continue getting to perform to audiences around the world and bringing them along on this ride and bringing them into a sport that I love so much. So I really hope they enjoy that. And a huge goal is the World Championships are in the United States. They're in Boston, so I really hope I have the opportunity to compete at home. That will be really special. And of course, I'm so excited to get to go to Yoyogi Stadium for NHK. How special to compete in Tokyo. So looking forward to that as well. And then to give you a final message for fans, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the unconditional support over the years. Thank you for being there for me every step of the way. Thank you for celebrating with me on my highs and helping me get through the lows. I just so appreciate you all, and I am just so forever grateful for the support and the love, and I hope you enjoy the performances to come, and just please be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and I look forward to getting to perform for you soon.